Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolina and today I want to show you how to make a Millie Mittens. To make those gloves I use a leftover fabric that I had from my coat Miva. And I think it's such a nice project if you want to use the leftover fabric to not have anything left. I also made those gloves long enough so you can really tuck them in inside of the coat and they won't be moving, so there's no wind coming in and it's very warm. You can also bag out the bottom if you want it visible to wear it just like this, or if you want to wear it with a different jacket. So this is the leftover fabric that I have. I'm gonna cut off all of my pattern pieces. I love that the thumbs, they look like little hearts. I'm gonna place the thumb pieces together right side to right side and sew them all around the edge. I'll start from the bottom and then continue to sew with 1 cm seam allowance. And once I reach the end, I'll stop just 1 cm before the end. We're gonna need that seam allowance being open in order to sew the thumb to the gloves. And then I'm gonna trim off the seam allowance just from the top of the thumb. Be careful not to cut through the stitch line. And now, as you can see, we have our seam allowance left on top and bottom. And then I'm just gonna turn the thumbs to the other side. I'll use a loop turner just to really get all of this fabric out from the creases. Of course, be very careful over here. You don't want to damage the fabric or cut it through. So I'm just helping myself a little bit, and that's your thumb ready. Look how perfect it looks. And of course, repeat the same steps on the other side. And then we're gonna move on to the bottom pieces. From the bottom, I'm gonna separate the Sherpa fabric from the corduroy, and I'm gonna do it on all of the edges. Then I'm gonna fold out the Sherpa fabric and cut off the 1 cm from the seam allowance of corduroy. I'm gonna turn it to the right side and then fold over the Sherpa fabric over the corduroy to hide that seam. And then top stitch them together with 1 cm seam allowance, and of course I'm gonna repeat the same steps on 4 pieces. And now we need to join the mittens with the bottoms, and I'm gonna join the pieces wrong side to wrong side because I want to make that seam exposed to make a little bit of an accent, and you don't want the inside of your gloves to be scratchy, so that's why you also want to have that seam allowance on the outside. I'm gonna sew those two pieces together and then trim off the seam allowance, of course again not too close to the edge. Secrets are hard to keep. And repeat the same steps on the other side. And that's how it's looking. You can already see the glove taking a shape. Now we have to attach the thumbs to the glove on the right side. I'm gonna take the thumb piece and align the bottom to the bottom line where the seam allowance is and continue to pin the edge together. This is precisely why we needed to leave that 1 cm seam allowance at the bottom and at the top. It's in order to sew them both together. It gets a little bit tricky once you get closer to the thumb, but then what we have to do is just take the other piece, fold it over and attach it to the other side of the thumb, and then we're gonna sew it together from the bottom up. So I'll start from the top and push off the other seam allowance and sew them together with 1 centimeter seam allowance. And then I'll take the second mitten, make sure that the panels are aligned. I'll start from the bottom so I can make one continuous line. At the beginning it was a little bit tricky to go through as the fabric was a little bit thicker and we are working through many layers over here. So just be careful and go very slow. You want to make sure that the lines are aligned together, and then you attach the other side of the thumb to the mitten while pushing all of the other things away. And then continue kind of pull the project towards you in order to get all of the seams out. And then once you reach the end, you stop, and that's how you can see that your thumb is sewn in correctly. And then you fold the mittens parts together. And then you start from the top of the thumb and then continue to sew the rest of the glove together. Go very slow over here and remember to do that back tack stitch. That's what's going to keep that glove together, that mitten together. Be very careful, make sure that all of the lines are matching. I believe even with the size range, the mittens are very individual sizes and some people prefer them tighter. So I would highly recommend you to just try them on before you do this step. Just try the mittens on and see if they are too small or too little. If they are too small, you can make another stitch line and make them slightly smaller. Just go around the edges once again, but ½ centimeter more. And if they are too small, then you can just undo the stitches and just push them to seam allowance and make the seam allowance only ½ centimeter. But once you're happy with your size and once you're happy from the fit, just turn the gloves to the right side. It takes a little bit of time because we're working through many layers. And that's it. That's your mitten ready. Just repeat the same step with the other one and look how perfect they look. I love this project so much because first of all, you can use all of the leftover fabric that you have from your project, but at the same time, it's such a great idea for a present. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.